Hi everyone, welcome to Angrez Yatri. Today we are going to talk about soft skills, which are the top 6 soft skills that we require to succeed, to thrive in today's fast-paced workplace environments. Let's see. So before we move on to which are these soft skills, we need to identify the difference between soft skills and hard skills. How do they differ from each other? Say you have knowledge in programming, which you have learned over the years. That is something that is a skill, that is a tool or a technological proficiency that you have acquired over time with your education, which is measurable. If I'm giving you a test, you can actually clear the test with the knowledge that you have acquired with your education. So it's a measurable ability or a quality that we learn over time with our education. That is a hard skill. It is a teachable quality. So it can be job related tools, technologies, proficiency. So examples like coding or proofreading or copy editing, programming, all these are examples for hard skills, which are measurable, quantifiable. While on the other side, we have soft skills. Hard skills can land you with a job, with a wonderful, amazing, well paid job. But in order to succeed, to thrive in that well paid job, what you require is a set of soft skills. Soft skills are something that we develop over the time with our interactions with individuals, with other people around us. Those are interpersonal behavioral traits or qualities that we develop over time, which can have a greater impact on our daily lives and professional lives. Examples would include communication skills, teamwork, collaboration, emotional intelligence, time management. All these are examples for soft skills. So now you realize how it is important, it is profoundly relevant to have both these set of skills combined in order to have success in our lives. We need hard skills, but at the same time, soft skills are also very important. So, why these soft skills matter in today's world? In one line, we could say because it saves us. Because whatever technical proficiency that we have, these non-technical interpersonal ability that we call as soft skills would help us to achieve more greater heights in our lives. This will influence how we interact, communicate, and foster relationships in our daily lives. It is not just applicable to our professional lives, it is very much relevant in our personal lives as well. Because how we interact, do we have clearer communicative skill in our lives? Do we have time management skill? These are all skills that we require in our day-to-day lives in order to succeed, in order to survive, in order to thrive in any life. So in today's fast-paced world, these soft skills complement the technical expertise and are crucial for success in personal and professional settings. So we need both of these together. So in earlier times, we realize that companies or educational institutions focus more or focus 90% on hard skills, or maybe we could say 100% on hard skills. Nowhere they had soft skills as of an important factor. But these days, people started to realize that soft skills also matter because this set of soft skills will actually lead us to greater heights, to maximum productivity in case of companies, and in case of educational institutions, maximum graduate outcomes, if we invest a lot more in soft skills than hard skills. So why do we need soft skills? Because it will enhance the teamwork and collaboration. It will lead to maximum productivity. It will boost leadership potential. If we invest more into, personally, if we invest more into soft skills, to get rid of our stage fright, to communicate clear, to have our emotional quotient, to increase our emotional quotient, or maybe to know how to manage our time, to how to collaborate with each other, that will actually make us into a leader. It will lead us into a leadership position. It will improve adaptability in a dynamic world. Each and every day there are changes. We are living in a fast paced, dynamic environment, especially when it comes to workplaces, companies, multinational companies. It is quite important to realize that, okay, we cannot exactly sit somewhere and relax. Okay, this is it. This is going to be my life. If I know how to do this job, excellent, then I can survive. Those days are over, my dear friends, because what we need today is a set of soft skills so that we can adapt to the changes. We can transform our abilities, our talents, our skills, our hard skills into much better productivity. So that is why soft skills matter. So the the top most important soft skill is clear and effective communication. This is very important, my dear friends, because this will take us to another level altogether. It could include verbal and non-verbal communication. So have you seen people who are excellent in subject knowledge, who knows everything? Maybe you are one of them. You know everything, especially when it comes to students, freshers, especially fresh graduates. They have the subject knowledge, but they're not really good to express themselves. They have that hindrance of fear of speaking out. Okay, maybe I'll make a mistake. That is absolutely fine. So my motto is make maximum mistakes so that you can learn from it and move on and succeed. So this verbal and non-verbal communication, verbal communication, you should polish your language, be it in any language, be it in your native language or be it in a foreign language. You have to be proficient. And non-verbal communication, earlier it was not really important. If you could memorize something, if your verbal communication is top notch, then you can succeed. But these days non-verbal communications are important. Your body language, your body posture, your how you maintain eye contact with each and everyone in the audience, and how the gestures, the hand gestures, all these are important. So body posture, eye contact, hand gestures, all these will come under non-verbal communication. Then active listening is also part of clear and effective communication. You have to actively listen to the other person. When we communicate, then only we can establish a clear, effective communication with the other person, with the next person. Because if you're not listening properly, you can't exactly respond well to that person. And clarity in expressing ideas. So in a lecture of soft skills, I talk about hard skills, soft skills, somewhere in between. There is no organization in my presentation, in my lecture. Then there is no clarity. You have no idea what I'm talking about. But here I have given you a proper timeline. Okay, so first I started with the importance of soft skills. Then I cleared out, okay, these are the differences between hard skills and soft skills and why it matter in today's world. Then we moved on to different set of like soft skills, top 6 soft skills that we require. So there should be clarity in while we expressing ideas. And why this communication skill is important, because this effective communication fosters understanding, minimizes conflicts, and builds stronger relationship. If we communicate well, then the next person would understand us clearly, and it will minimize the conflict between each other. Miscommunication can always lead to misinformation and misunderstanding between colleagues, between upper management and lower management, between peer groups. All these could happen, and we could minimize it with effective communication. And by the end of the day, the end product would be having stronger relationships, which will lead to maximum productivity. Moving on to the second important soft skill, that would be emotional intelligence. So, emotional intelligence or EI is one soft skill or one aspect in our life that we rarely address. Okay, we never consider emotional intelligence as of an important factor. But even as a child, when you raise a child, it is at most important to realize the importance of emotional intelligence. A child should be able to express his or her feelings or emotions in a good way, in a better way, so that they could survive in an adult world. Okay, so the power of EI lies in self awareness. We should be aware of ourselves, should be aware of our strengths, our weaknesses, what are the opportunities that are out there, what are the challenges that I could face in an adult world. So all these things over a time period, a child or an a teenager or a youngster should be aware of. And they should develop empathy. Okay, empathy is something that we require in this world, in today's world, today's world, which is AI driven. Empathy is something that we could understand what someone else is feeling. A literal meaning of the word empathy would be, I understand what you're feeling. I empathize with you. I understand what you're going through. Okay, maybe I will not be able to offer a solution for it, for your problem, but I understand you. Maybe that shoulder to lean on, maybe someone to share our problem, to just a good listener, that is more than enough for many people. So to have that empathy, that is also a skill that we develop over time. We can't exactly teach it in a class. Empathy and managing emotions. To manage our emotions, we should express our emotions in a clearer way. Only then there would be a clearer communication, which will never lead into misinformation. And why EI is important? Because understanding and responding to others' emotions leading to better workplace dynamics and personal connections. Okay, so if you're empathetic enough, or if you are self aware, if you know how to manage, how to express your emotions, your feelings well, then there would be better personal connections, and that will lead to productivity. Again, companies should invest on soft skills, because that by the end of the day, that will only boost their productivity. So, emotional intelligence is a second top soft skill for today. Moving on, the third top soft skill would be adaptability and flexibility. Okay, so if you're adamant about, okay, this is the way I work. Okay, we have seen people who work like, okay, this is the way I work. I cannot change. This is my timeline. This is my timeline. Okay, this is my project. Okay, I'll dictate how it should be done. They're adamant about something. But will that actually increase the efficiency of your team? Will that actually boost your productivity, your individual productivity, and productivity as a team or as a company? No, never. That is where adaptability and flexibility come in, because adaptability and flexibility, it is all about thriving in change. You cannot actually sit back and relax and say that, okay, I'm not going to change. I don't like change. Like Sheldon Cooper says, I don't like change. Change is inevitable. And you have to be adaptable. You have to be flexible in your time, not timelines exactly, your schedules. Okay, how you go about with something. Okay, if you find someone else do it in a good way, in a better way, in a better time efficient way, you can actually ask for their help and take that. So it consists of open mindedness to new ideas. When the company is putting forward a new idea, a new policy which will actually boost productivity, you should welcome it. Okay, you should at least try it out. Only then you can see whether it results in productivity and efficiency or not. And willingness to learn and unlearn. There are so many things that we have to unlearn, right? We have to unlearn and learn. Only then we could achieve more in our workplace or in our daily life. Ability to stay calm under pressure. Workplace pressure turning to burnouts and exhaustion, which is quite common these days. We have seen so many people going on about talking about addressing this issue of burnout and exhaustion. But among all these pressures, how we are able to stay calm, that is where our strength lies. Okay, that is where the emotional intelligence, the clearer communication, the adaptability, time management, project management, teamwork, collaboration, all these things come together when there is a difficult situation. So when there is a difficult situation, for us to display our talent, our ability, our soft skill, our mind, presence of mind. Okay, so that comes under this adaptability and flexibility, and it ensures the resilience in the face of rapid technological and workplace changes. So just imagine, most of you might have been working or maybe studying, I don't know, during the COVID-19 pandemic era. But within no time, our educational scenario changed, right? We dived into the Zoom and Google Meet and Google Classroom setups, and we made sure that education is available for all, even during that time. So that is where the online courses and YouTube channels started like getting more recognition and more wider audiences and all. So it ensures resilience that will give us an idea about how to survive, how to thrive in this changing world, because rapidly technology AI era, within no time AI is taking everything. But how to ethically use AI and how to boost your productivity, how to ethically use AI and boost productivity. See, rapid technological change, but we are used to it. We are ready to embrace that change, and we are using it for maximum efficiency and productivity. So we have to be adaptable and flexible in our schedules and our mindset so that we can thrive in our dynamic environment. Next soft skill would be problem solving and critical thinking. Okay, so that is all about tackling challenges with confidence. We are all part of maybe some teams, some project management teams, or maybe quality assurance teams, where we are like faced with several problems every day. It could be technical, it could be abstract challenges or concrete challenges, whatever it be. Whether to face it or not, that would be the first question. So in order to face it, you should be able to have that adaptable, that flexible mindset with a higher emotional intelligence and a clearer communication, and that will lead to proper problem solving and critical thinking. And it includes analytical thinking, creativity in finding solutions, that out of the box thinking that can land you in a problem solving mode or a critical thinking mode, decision making under uncertain situations like the COVID-19 era, how companies and educational institutions manage that, tackle that, right? So that all came from problem solving minds or critical thinkers. They were able to think through the situation, stay calm during that uncertain situation, and they came up with proper solutions. So that to take decisions within no time, that requires a lot of strength from your own mind. So why this is important? Because it allows you to approach challenges logically, making better decisions and solving problems effectively. So problem solving and critical thinking, that those are skills that we require every day in our workplaces. Whatever workplace that be, we need that problem solving skill, because we will be facing a lot of problems, a lot of uncertain situations and challenges. We have no idea how to tackle it, but somehow we'll be able to. Maybe it requires teamwork, maybe it requires an upper management help or something like that, but even then your mind will lead you. Then by the end of the day, you can achieve that productivity and maximum efficiency with your problem solving and critical thinking mind. So that is yet another important soft skill that we need to develop over time. And the next one would be collaboration and teamwork. Okay, that is something that we are sort of okay with. We are all happy, or maybe at least okay, comfortable in working with teams. Like every other HR interview will be asking about your ability to collaborate and manage teams, maybe. So this is actually a requirement for almost all roles across the world, right? And it refers to working together for success. So you're not an entity in yourself. You work well with others. You gel well with others, so that will lead to a proper byproduct. Okay, so a project that will require a project leader, a manager will be there, a data analyst will be there, so many team members, team lead, team members will be there. So all these people should work together in order to achieve success. So there, what we need is to have an open mindset, different perspectives, because we are all coming from different backgrounds, culturally, ethnically, religiously. We are all coming from different backgrounds, and all these diverse perspectives will be on the table, and there will be a lot of confusion how to tackle all these things together. But you have to respect these different opinions, differences in opinions, and you have to push through it to find a common ground. And this collaboration and teamwork will also require strong interpersonal skills that will require a clearer communication and conflict resolution, how to manage conflicts and how to reach a proper solution, because it leverages collective strengths, driving innovation and productivity in group settings. So when we are working together, I always think that I work well with teams, not as an individual. When I'm working with a team, I can achieve maximum productivity because I can listen to different people's opinions and how they are going to address this challenge, or maybe the tools that they are using, they can help us achieving something within no time. Maybe I'm taking half an hour to do something which my team member knows exactly how to do, finish within 5 minutes. So definitely I'll be asking for his or her help to teach me that skill. See how teamwork works or operates in a company, and it can lead to better time management and productivity. And so these are the top 6 soft skills that we require. And useful tips for developing soft skills would be seeking feedback and self-reflecting. Okay, we should get feedback from each other. Working in a team, you should get a feedback from your team lead, the project leader, and also from your team members, the colleagues, and you should reflect on those tips. Okay, so you should take criticism as constructive. Okay, and it is also a time to reflect on your communicative skill, your efficiency in managing or collaborating with someone else. And you have to practice active listening and empathy. That will require a lot of effort from our side because we have to be conscious. Consciously, we have to put that effort out there. Participate in group activities to improve teamwork, and take courses or attend workshops. Here we have a lot of like training sessions for soft skills, maybe 2 days full day training, or maybe online sessions are available. So dive into it and attend these conferences or workshops, not just for certificates but to attain, to know more about these skills. And that is where you have to keep that curiosity. You have to stay curious like a little child, only, and open to learning new skills. Only when you're curious, you will be updated with the new skills, because every day these skills are changing, even soft skills are changing. But whatever I've just mentioned are kind of like always relevant in all world, because it is something that we require to achieve success in our personal life and professional life. So stay curious and open to learning new skills. So these are some useful tips that you could use in your day-to-day life to achieve or to better yourself in soft skills. And to end with this lecture, I would say it is of greater importance. It is, soft skills are indispensable. We cannot replace it with someone. Okay, soft skills is what makes you differ from an AI driven machine or a robot, because an AI machine or a robot cannot exactly be empathetic about the other person. So soft skills are what makes the human beings indispensable or irreplaceable. It is important for professional and personal growth, and it will bridge the gap between knowledge and application. Whatever knowledge that you have acquired with your education, be it MA or MSc or BSc or PhD, whatever it be, that knowledge, there is a gap between that knowledge and the practical knowledge or practicality of it or the application of it. Soft skills will definitely bridge that gap, helping each and every one of us to excel in any environment. By continually developing these skills, you can adapt to challenges, build meaningful relationships, and achieve all your goals. Okay, thank you for listening. I hope you have attained something or you've learned something regarding soft skills, and you will put an effort out there, a conscious effort out there to develop your soft skills in your lives. Thank you for watching. Bye.